Hey, it's Carissa. Welcome to my channel. So I've shampooed, I've clarified my hair, I've done my treatment for 20 minutes. I just blow dried my hair with my one product. Now I'm gonna curl my hair. So I'm gonna show you what I'm using for heat protection and what kind of sections I take. Going for like a loose, wavy look. So nothing too curly, but a good amount of body. All right, so I wanted to show you what kind of sectioning I took, which honestly is the exact same sectioning that I do for when I'm blow drying my hair. My first section is gonna be about middle of my ear and clip it. I love duckbill clips personally over banana clips because they tend to hold the hair tighter and they're easier to work with. So if you have any of those, definitely use those. I'll be using an oval shaped curl wand. This is the GHD Waver, and this is just giving a more beachy effect. But you also can curl with a curling iron, another curl wand that isn't an oval shape, even a curl stick, and get similar results, or do it the same way and get slightly different results. Today, I'm gonna use the Melu hair shield. This is my favorite. It is a little bit wet when it comes out, so I just make sure that I'm farther away and I'm spraying my mids and ends. Again, honestly, I'm an arm length away. And I'm a big fan of spraying each section. So it slightly wet my hair down. I don't know if you can see, but not much. I think it evaporates pretty quickly, so you won't notice it. So my first section is probably 2 inches wide. I'm a little lazy when it comes to doing my hair, so I tend to take slightly bigger sections. So I'm just wrapping around my barrel and leaving my little ends out. And say I twisted this up as I was wrapping, and it's twisted. It gives you a very different result and sometimes doesn't evenly heat. So when it's twisted, it just doesn't look the same. So again, I like to flat wrap, which just means as I'm going, I'm trying not to twist the hair. So it definitely takes a little bit of practice. And everybody's hot tool is different. This is a really awesome waver. So it stays a constant 365 degrees. It has 3 evenly spaced heaters, which is why I like GHD so much. That's actually the heat that I would recommend for everybody, is 375. Sometimes when you have really thick hair or you have extensions like I did like 3 videos ago, an extension video with me curling my hair with a new tool that I have that I love by Babeless. And I went up to 395 on my extensions, but on my natural hair, I used 375 because it's really not good for your hair to have anything over 400 because you're at that point, you're just boiling your hair, especially with product on it. You can fry it. If you had a bunch of oil and then you put it on a super hot surface, it's literally cooking your hair. So definitely use the correct heat protection. Okay, that one looks so much better. So this always happens to me. I'm gonna go back to my first one. I'm gonna curl it one more time. I don't think I left the first one on long enough. That last one I did for exactly 5 seconds. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Also, I'm going in opposite directions. So this was away from my face, and then this section was towards my face. And again, this section is gonna go forwards because it is just like the other side. I'm going towards my face, and then in the very front, I hope that made sense. In the very front, I'm going away from my face. Away, towards, away, towards, away, towards. I'm just, every curl, I'm making sure I'm doing it the opposite direction from the other curl so it builds more body. If I do them all the same direction, it's wavy with less body and it looks looser. All right, so it's time to move forward and up. So my next section is at my eyebrows. Spraying my heat protection at arm's length. I'm gonna comb my hair really quick. So you definitely don't want to curl tangled hair. So make sure each section is nice and detangled. It's been brushed or combed, whichever is easiest. And again, now I'm gonna go away from my face. That looks great. Okay, now I'm going towards, so I am switching hands for this side. I'm holding my tool in my left hand and I'm going above, and with my right hand going back. So I just move my hands around and find the most comfortable spot. What matters is you're comfortable and you can get the curl you're looking for. Those are the two things to look out for when you're doing your own hair. Taking my next baby section. So I always do like 4 sections when I do my hair. And again, I have medium to fine hair. I have fine pieces. If you pulled one hair out of my head, it's pretty fine, but as a whole, I have a lot of fine hair. So my hair is quite thick. So yeah, 4 sections is pretty good for thick hair. Also have a few grays in there, which makes me so sad. I know it's a part of life. Good thing I'm a hairdresser, but whatever. Anyway, just moving forward the same way. So I always go away from my face in the front. I never really go towards my face. I just think it looks prettier away. It opens me up. It opens pretty much everyone up. Whenever I style people's hair in my chair, my clients, I'm always trying to open up right in their cheekbone. So like right where we put our contouring, if we have hair billowing away and showing that off, it's gonna make our eyes get accented, it's gonna make our cheekbones get accented, and it's gonna make you look like that. Oh, I might have forgotten my Melu. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray my heat protection now because I think I might have forgotten on this section. And it happens, so just make sure you're paying attention. So now I'm doing this section. I'm going towards my face because the following section will be away from my face. Yeah, I personally don't do my ends very often when it comes to curling because I like the way they look straighter. It's more modern, and I'm gonna brush it out at the end. So yeah, I don't typically curl my ends. If you do, there's nothing wrong with that. It just looks a little more modern having straighter ends. And like, sometimes this happens. This one piece was in a weird place, so it didn't curl. So when you curl one piece, look at how well it holds the shape. So the smaller your section, the more volume you're gonna have, and the better your curls are gonna look. But I don't have time all the time to do that. So this is my like daily routine of what I do when I go to work or just leave the house, not during quarantine, of course. If I were going to a wedding or doing my hair for a wedding or like having a photo shoot or anything that I wanna just look extra good in, I do even smaller sections than this. I probably split these sections in half. So again, I'm going towards the face, which is the next section is gonna be away. I don't like my bang to be too curly because I feel ridiculous. So I'm gonna leave this looser and curl lower down. So I'm gonna push this. A little trick is to smooth your roots with your curling iron or whatever. Hold the hair taut, so really tight, and then just smooth it down, and it really helps with those top kinks and flyaways. So I'm just kind of sliding it as it's in my hair and not letting it get too hot, too high up. And I ended with this, which still might be too curly, but I'm gonna go with it for now. Now I just have this section left over here. take this, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go towards my face first, and then whoop. Holding your hair taut is really great when you're going to curl your hair, but when you're cutting bangs and stuff, that's really bad. Holding the hair too taut
and then you cut
while it's really tight makes everything bounce up twice the amount, and that's why you see all those people in those ridiculous videos having baby bangs after they cut their hair, because they were pulling so tight. They took
huge
sections and they just didn't think about the execution properly. So I just finished curling everything. This is what it looks like before I brush it out. You could take your wet brush, or you could take a little flat brush like this. So once my hair is cool, I'm gonna go through and just brush everything. So brushing it breaks it up and helps with volume and gets you out of like noodle city, because I don't want to look all noodly and like I didn't brush my curls. And then you just kind of like keep raking down and get everything to settle back in together. See how shiny my hair is? Oh my God, I love the treatment I just did. I used the Purity Circle today, and this is a really great way of giving yourself a really loose, curly look. I hope you guys like it.